What up, Kang? Welcome back. That was a crazy intro, by the way. Welcome back to another episode of Wednesday Night SmackTalk. And we are here for AEW Full Gear Predictions live right here, right now, on November the 18th. Or as my Australian friends like to call it, November the 19th. Now, we have 3 matches for you here tonight on this 11-match card. That's 33 matches to predict. Our first being Franco versus Kang. That's right. Franco versus Kang. The first of our semifinal matches for the Kang Cup. That's what it's called. And of course, Franco being the last winner of the Kang Cup. Me, also with my brother Joe, being the first winners of the Kang Cup. This is the Kang Cup winners match. The first time ever that's ever happened as well, too. First time ever singles match between Franco and Kang. Speaking of first time ever singles matches, we have Zach versus the Business Man. That's right, Zach, Business Man. First ever time in the KKPL. They are singles matches. I don't know if they've ever faced each other outside the KKPL, but this is the first time in the KKPL. They will face each other. The winner moves out of the finals against the winner of Franco and Kang. And then finally, in our main event, we have El Tequila Valente versus Lou versus Sebi in a tiebreaker match to determine who the number 1 contender is for Business Man's predictions title at Survivor Series in the main event. Now, without any further ado, let's get on to our first match. And that first match, of course, is Franco versus Kang. And coming out first, with a KKPL record of 12, 20, and 5. He, of course, is a former winner of the Kang Cup. I just explained that. He is a multi-time tag team champion. He competed in the first ever KKPL match. He is the man they call Franco.
Ты ходишь ниже белья по квартире моей. Я понимаю, лето жарко, но меня пожалей. Так издеваться нельзя, и я начну скоро выть. А ты не слышишь меня и продолжаешь ходить. Я ничего не хочу, хочу лишь только тебя. Моя гитара в пыли, 3 месяца и 3 дня. Я обору телефон, я потеряю ключи, но вся тебя никуда. И если хочешь, кричи.
I didn't expect that last part. Hello, Franco.
Hello.
Now, let me introduce your opponent. I hear he's a great man. This man has a KKPL record of 21, 20, and 5. He is a former 2-time KKPL Predictions champion. He is a former winner of the Kang Cup, as I already explained. He is a multi-time tag team champion and your current reigning tag team champion with his brother. And he is a golden god. Kang. I did it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have done it.
What have you done?
I got backstage and got back upstage without breaking a sweat.
Okay.
Congratulations, me. Now, yeah, you have heard the official introductions. Betting odds were hard to come by, actually. I tried to get in contact with DraftKings and FanDuel Sportsbook, but they didn't seem to believe in AEW. So, we did not have betting odds for tonight's match, but seeing as how I am a golden god and I have the better record overall, I will bite the bullet, so to speak, and go first. How does that sound?
Sounds like you think highly of yourself there.
I do. So our first match is
That's
Brian
your name on the
Cage.
league.
It is, yeah. Our first match is Brian Cage versus Lance Archer or Ricky Starks, because Lance Archer and Ricky Starks will be having a match on Rampage tonight in a couple hours to determine who will face Brian Cage in this AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament semifinals. You can talk all the shit you want about anything that I create, but I will never create something so long-winded of a tournament title as the AEW Championship Eliminator Tournament semifinals. Never. The Kang Cup semifinals. Simple as that, baby. Tournament and tournament.
Both semifinals.
Yeah, both semifinals. I will go first, like I said, and I will predict. By the way, I am letting, for future reference, this is setting the precedent, Lance Archer or Ricky Starks. You can pick that exactly, and it doesn't matter who wins tonight. It just matters who. You could have Lance Archer or Ricky Starks, is what I mean. You can have both of them, just depending on who wins. I'm not going to make you predict, oh, I think Lance Archer's going to win, and if he doesn't, I'd lose the match outright. That's crazy. And I actually do predict Lance Archer or Ricky Starks to defeat Brian Cage. I expect it to be Ricky Starks, but if it's Lance Archer, no harm, no foul for me. What about you, Franco?
Oh, yeah, I fucking obviously take both of them against fucking Brian Cage. What's he ever done?
He won the FTW title.
Oh, yeah.
So did Ricky Starks. From
but
Brian
he's like,
Cage, I believe.
He's like,
Yeah.
tried to whistle. Just didn't have it.
You failed completely.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that failure?
I did hear that failure. Well, actually, no, I didn't, because it was a failure. If you succeeded, I would have heard
Either
it.
way. Brian
Either way,
Cage is a gay man.
You predict the same as me. That match is a wash. Now we predict Wardlow versus Samoa Joe versus Powerhouse Hobbs for the TNT Championship. I predict Wardlow to retain. I'm gonna jump in again, back to back, because I'm better than you and you know it. Who do you predict?
I picked John Mechie III.
Who is
I
that?
picked Wardlow as well.
What the? All right. Big meaty man match, but we picked the biggest, meatiest man, I guess. I don't know. Our next match is a 6-man tag team match for the AEW World Trios Championship. That, of course, is Death Triangle, the current reigning defending Trios champions, versus the Elite. Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and that's it. I was going to say the Young Bucks and Matt Jackson, but I realized that it's just one of the Young Bucks. Who do you predict, Franco?
I pick the Elite.
Oh, you right bastard. I was going to go with the Elite. And now...
I know it.
How do you know it?
Because he told me before the match.
God damn you, I should have never spoke up. Yeah, I think the Elite's going to get their titles back. Damn it. I was hoping that'd be one that we predicted different. Our next match is a steel cage match. Luchasaurus versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry. He's got his full name, Jack Perry, now. Still got the Jungle Boy, but that's okay. I went first 2 times in a row. Do you want to go first 2 times in a row, or do you want me to go first?
I will go first.
Epic time.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
I will also pick Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Oh,
there
boy.
may be 11 matches on this card, but they are pretty predictable. Our next match, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, J&J, versus Sting and Darby Allin. Sting and Ding. I predict Sting and Darby Allin to win. What about you, Franco?
I picked Sting and Ding. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sting and Ding. Our next match is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Saraya in her first match in 6 years. I predict Saraya. I think you predict Saraya as well. We don't have to keep going. Our next match is Jade Cargill winning versus Nyla Rose. We don't have to predict that one either. So that's good.
Oh, no.
Which puts us 7 matches in. Good math. We have our next match, Chris Jericho versus Bryan Danielson versus Claudio Castagnoli versus Sammy Guevara in a 4-way match for the ROH World Championship. Who do you predict in this one, Franco?
Wait a second. Who was the third person you said?
Claudio.
Fuck. Who was the first person you said?
Chris Jericho.
Oh, that did help. All right, say all the people.
Chris Jericho. Bryan Danielson. Claudio. And Sammy Guevara.
Fuck. Danielson never wins a match, so I think Jericho's just going to retain.
God damn it, Franco. I also wanted to predict Chris Jericho to just retain because the Ring of Jericho. But I just don't know. I'm going to put a pin in that one. Say I predict Chris Jericho for now. But we still have 3 matches left. And we'll keep going there. But I may come back to that one. That one seems like one that we should come back to if we continue to predict the same. Hey, great minds think alike. And Franco, of course, he's something. Our next match is Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter in a singles match for the interim AEW Women's World Championship. Who do you predict? Me. And now, I think this is actually the toughest match on the card. I do. I think the last match is pretty tough, and I think this one's pretty tough. I think the next 2 are extremely easy. So, this one I think will be the big one for us, which sucks because it's Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter, but it's how it has to be. And I am going to predict the most over woman in the company right now, Jamie Hayter, to get the big win.
I picked Toni Storm.
There you go. Our first differing match. Wow.
It took the women.
It took the women.
It took a lot of women.
Yeah, it took a good couple of women's matches that were the most predictable matches, I believe, on the card that I skipped over. They were that predictable. But,
the woman with the undefeated streak and the woman returning after 6 years.
Yeah, but this one, Toni Storm, pretty over, pretty new as the interim champion, but Jamie Hayter, pretty over.
Yeah, I think Toni Storm will just get like a good fucking title retain, even though Jamie Hayter's insanely over.
That's fair. Like I said, this is the hardest one, I would say.
Yeah.
Our next match is the Acclaimed defeating Swerve in Our Glory. We both predict that because with our brains and with our hearts, we both think the Acclaimed should win. Because why? Everybody loves the Acclaimed. Our next match, again, is also very easy. Like I said, these last 2 matches will be very easy. At least for me it is. I don't know about you. Jon Moxley versus MJF. Normal singles match for the AEW World Championship. Do you want to go first? You want me to go first? I don't care.
I don't care.
We are American standoff.
American standoff.
Well, how about this? Same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. MJF.
Jon Moxley.
Whoa! Goodness gracious, great balls of bananas. Full Gear is getting sweaty and hot. We predict different in the main event, one that I thought to be easy. Oh, I wonder what the Notorious One has to say about that in the comments. That Jon Moxley was predicted by Franco. Which brings us with a,
What?
With the... What?
Oh, that's only 2 matches.
Yeah.
Difference.
It brings us to 2 matches different, which means I believe that you and me should probably go back and predict Chris Jericho, that match different. Just to save ourselves from a tie, right? We good on that?
Sure.
So who wants to predict different, huh? Who wants to hoist themselves on their own petard, so to say, and predict somebody different than Chris Jericho? You or me?
Have to say petard. It's
I
my
have
favorite
to say.
Star Trek.
Listen, I'm the one predicting 2 new champions here. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You're predicting
2 retains.
Yeah, in a row. I mean, I would say that you should be the one to change your prediction here, considering what you got one title changing hands.
I don't know. I just can't figure it out because Danielson never gets a win. So what are they?
I'm just trying to help you out here for what you think is going to happen because there ain't no way that only the Elite are going to win titles, right? It's going to have at least 2 titles change hands. So this is on you.
Fuck. I think it's either Danielson or Claudio, but I'll pick Danielson.
Okay. You can go back and change it to Jamie Hayter if you wanted to. We could have one match different. I'm fine with MJF versus Jon Moxley riding it all down. What?
You want to do that then?
If you want to, yeah.
Sure.
All right, then. That's how it's going to be. 10 matches predicted exactly the same. We both predict Jamie Hayter, I guess. Or, yeah. And we both predict Chris Jericho. But Jon Moxley, MJF, I predict MJF to win. New champ. He predicts Jon Moxley to win. Retaining champion. What will happen at AEW? I guess we'll have to find out. But for now, that is our predictions, mine and Franco's. One match is different. No, Franco, no, the Tony Storm pick was the good pick. Yeah. That was it. Franco, I know you didn't really want to face me. You wanted to face the businessman, but it's how the cookie crumbled. The committee kind of decided that after talking to everybody.
I hate that committee.
I know you hate that committee. But this is the first ever match. We competed in a triple threat in the first ever match, and now this is a first ever match singles. How about that?
Wow, this is the first ever match.
This is the first ever match. This is 2/3 of the first ever match, actually. But
we win.
We win. You may win, and you may move on in the Kang Cup to face...
Actually, we won't win because we won't tie, so one of us will win.
Well, listen, I think everybody's winning here tonight.
The fans.
The fans are winning. All you out there. Now that I have finessed Franco, we will move on to the next match in the Kang Cup. The winner of this match will face the winner of that match. And let's see who that match is. You already know. But let's introduce the people. Bye, Franco.
Boy.
And that match, of course, is this right here. And coming out first to the ring is a man with a KKPL record of, brace yourself, 10, 19, and 4. He is a former predictions champion, a former tag team champion, a former Money in the Bank winner. He is the wild card, the Sigma male. He is Zach.
请求比冰淇淋速度激情，速度激情就我最喜欢，所以现在是音乐时间，准备1、2、3，2个礼拜以后，速度与激情就2个礼拜以后，速度与激情就2个礼拜以后，速度与激情就了解后走过去，因为看速度与激情就因为非常好电影，
Longest Steve of all time.
Tell
him.
It's fucking it's shortened like every other KKPL theme, so I thought it'd be okay, but it was like 15 seconds longer than any other KKPL theme, so that's weird.
Need that extra bit of time, you know. I've been prepping. I've been going to a lot of business meetings this week.
Oh, have you? To prepare to face, well, the Bidneth man?
The Bidneth man, yeah. I'm like the Master of Zoom right now, so I'm ready. Bring him out.
All right. Well, coming out is his opponent. He is a KKPL record of, brace yourself, 7, 14, and 2. But he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 in his last 7 matches. He, this year, has turned his career around completely, 180, but tonight, it could be a 360. He has a KKPL Predictions Championship on his waistline right now as we speak because he is your current reigning KKPL Predictions Champion. He's a former tag team champion. He is the leader of the culture. He is the business man.
Oh, testify!
Please call my name. I wanna hear my name. Please call my name. I wanna hear my name. Please call my name. From above. Please call my name. Put my faith to head, straight to the land. Yeah. God, give me eyes so righteousness so I can see.
Oh, hello, business man.
Hello. How's that going, everybody? It's your boy, the business man. Hello, Zach.
Hello, business man. Oh, it's like a meeting of the minds right now.
Yes. Minds.
How's business?
Business, as we say, is booming.
Oh, hell yeah.
How's business for you?
It's all right. I've been going over quarterly reports. We've been fucking with stocks, but business will be good. I promise you.
Well, I see you got your little protege. He's in the main event here tonight. Versus a couple of my proteges. Real nice for us.
That's a big business investment, business man. I'll tell you what. Sebi, that man better win tonight.
Well, I guess we'll have to see. But first, I guess we, you and me gotta have a little bit of a prediction, Dave.
Yeah, business man, I usually come for blood in most of my predictions, but between you and me, I'm treating this as like a friendly exhibition.
I usually come blood in, like, most situations. It's a byproduct of many years of hard drug abuse.
I know all about that. I'm what does my coin say? 420 days sober.
Oh, you sly dog, you.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, Kang, we ready.
All right. They've had the little pre-match Discord, and not the kind of Discord you think of. Let's move on to the first match. Now, again, there are no betting odds because I wasn't able to get them. But, business man, you are the predictions champion, so you will go first.
I am fine with that.
Okay, so our first match is Brian Cage versus Lance Archer or Ricky Starks.
Now, wait a minute. This is AEW? I thought we was predicting Survivor Series.
No, you big dummy. I've been saying for...
You and me both.
I've been saying for a long time now that it's 3 pay-per-views in 4 weeks. Why did you think you were predicting on Friday?
It's Friday? I gotta watch SmackDown.
Oh, God. Do either of you watch AEW at all?
Hell no.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I watch Dark Elevation.
Now that sounds like my kind of show. Dark Elevation?
Yeah, it's for the culture.
Ooh, the culture. I like that too.
Hell yeah.
Well, I have to go first, don't I? And I can see
you
the
do.
screen. I don't remember any of their names, but luckily I can see the screen. And I predict, Kang. Or any of these guys black.
Ricky Starks is like... He's not exactly white. I think he may be black.
Well, then I predict Ricky Starks, baby. Oh, wait.
Yeah, they had his little catchphrase there. Ricky Starks for the business man. What do you predict, Zach?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take TBD, or either Ricky Starks or the other dude.
Okay.
Brian
Yeah.
Cage ain't winning.
Predicting the same.
No way.
Both of you.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Which brings us to our next match. Business man, I can confirm there is a black man on this match.
Oh, I know all about Powerhouse Will Hobbs, baby.
I don't know why you would know about Will Hobbs and not Ricky Starks, but okay. Our next match is Wardlow defending his TV title against Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs in a 3-way match for the AEW TNT Championship. Zach, who do you predict?
Wardlow is going to retain. Ain't nothing happening.
This is Wardlow. This is Wardlow. I predict Wardlow.
You're excited about Powerhouse Hobbs. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, I love me some Powerhouse Hobbs, but I'm not a dummy. I know what's best for business.
I mean, look at that strap around your waist. Shit.
Hell yeah. I got a strap in the back, too, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the show.
Uh-huh.
Okay, our next match is Death Triangle. That's Pac, Penta, and Rey Phoenix with Alex Abrahantes versus The Elite. That's Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. In a 6-man tag team match for the AEW World Trios Championships. Bennett Man, who do you predict?
Well, a nice man once told me, before he turned into a magician, he once told me, champ fit only. But you see, since he told me that, I was turned into a racist African doll and forced to predict against my will. So instead of going with champ fit only, I predict eliteness. The Elite will win their titles back.
Okay, what about you, Zach?
Does Pac still have that mid-card belt?
He does.
How the fuck do you know, motherfucker? You said you didn't watch AEW.
Maybe not. Maybe I watched the clips on YouTube. Or Billy.
Oh, what?
You're a Billy?
Maybe. Listen, you know my history with those kind of peoples. I gotta stay connected.
No. Okay.
Well, with that said, I guess I'm picking the Elite.
All right, picking the Elite, both of you. It's 3 matches in, 3 matches the same. Next match is Luchasaurus versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry in a steel cage match. Who do you predict, Zach? Perry?
We all predict Zach Perry to win. Right? Right, businessman, right?
Now I love the name Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage is my man. Also cracked to his mother. But, yes, Jack Perry.
Okay. Our next match, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal versus Sting and Darby Allin. Bennett Man, who do you predict? What was that?
I predict Sting and Darby Allin. I had to look at it again. I forgot which match it was.
Okay. What about you, Zach?
Hey, who's Jeff Jarrett's with Jay Lethal?
Yes.
Oh, man. Fuck it. Our world! I'm gonna pick Jeff Jarrett. Fuck it.
Oh, wait.
I'm feeling it.
It's my world, he says. And he predicts Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal to win. All right. I mean,
Darby been winning forever.
Ain't nobody really liking Jay Lethal that much, but it seems he's on every pay-per-view and he's winning some of them, so it's not a bad pick, I guess.
I like Jeff Jarrett, too.
Speaking of bad picks, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, will face Saraya in her first match back in 6 years. We both predict Saraya.
Yeah.
Bit of man?
This is the most, unexciting match ever to be booked.
Now, who is Saraya?
That's Paige.
Now, who is Paige?
You don't know who Paige is?
Brad Maddox?
Oh, Brad. Is that the bitch that Brad Maddox was fucking?
Yeah, that's the one.
Why do you know Brad Maddox but not Paige?
He likes referees.
I love referees.
Yeah.
Me and Jerome Booker get down. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying. But, you predict Saraya?
Yes.
Okay, our next match, Jade Cargill defeating Nyla Rose.
Yes.
All right, calm down. Don't want any blood to get out anywhere. Our next match is Chris Jericho versus Bryan Danielson versus Claudio Castagnoli versus Sammy Guevara in a 4-way match for the ROH, or the ROJ, if you're asking some people, me, World Championship. And not because it's my name, all right? Who goes first here?
In a perfect world, I would pick Sammy Guevara, but I don't live in the perfect world.
You live in my world?
Chris Jericho. I live... yeah, Ring of Jericho forever.
Well, I may not live in my world. I may not live in a perfect world. But I do live in la 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 la, la 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 la, Jericho's world.
That was beautiful, Business Man.
Why, thank you. Yeah, I predict Chris Jericho to win as well. That's this match is kind of difficult, but also very much so not difficult. So yeah.
Okay. You already predicted one different, so you don't gotta worry about it. Our next match is Tony Storm versus James Hayter. Business Man. Jamie Hayter or Tony Storm?
Now, this is what I call the match of the Pogs, and I'm not talking Twitch. So, the Women's World Championship, eh? Am I talking what?
Fucking 90s? You talking about Pogs, man? Like the
No,
Pogs stuff?
I'm not talking 90s. The boys out there, they know exactly who I'm talking about. And I, for one, am trying to think of who Zach would pick so I can predict the same, because this match is difficult, I think. So I will predict Tony Storm, Australian bias.
That's what I was gonna go with. You predicted what I was gonna predict.
I don't have this strap in the back for a reason. Wait, I do have this strap in the back. Well, no, I have the strap in my waist for a reason, but not in the back. There is no reason for the... Well, there is a reason, but I don't want to explain it here on live.
After the show, please.
Yes.
Exclusive.
Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, well, I was gonna go for the hot, but and people say Jamie Hayter's hot, like as in like on fire. I don't think she's necessarily hot, but I'll go with Jamie Hayter. Different.
Oh, you rapscallion, you. I predicted who you would predicted, but now...
If you want to trade, I'll trade you.
No, I will not trade. I'm a man that's known for not trading.
Are you? Are you known for that?
You're a business. Why are you not trading?
Well, listen, all right? Maybe I misspoke.
All right. Our next match is the Acclaimed versus Swerve in Our Glory. And everybody loves the Acclaimed. So you both predict the Acclaims.
Why, yes.
Yeah.
I'm good friends with Max Caster's dad. He used to get me season tickets to Jets football.
Weird piece of business, man, lore. All right. Our next match is Jon Moxley defending his AEW World Championship against MJF in the main event of Full Gear. So, who do you predict? Whoever wants to go first can go first. I don't care.
Name of Jeff. MJF.
All right. Business Man, what about you?
My name is Jeff.
Okay. He also predicts MJF, yeah?
Yes, that means MJF.
Okay. Which brings us to an area that I do not wish to be in. That is you guys having two matches predicted different. Do either one of you want to change a match to have 3 matches different, or change a match to have only 1 match different?
I'm satisfied.
I would be fine switching to Jamie Hayter and letting it all ride on Jeff Jarrett for Zach. If he's okay with that.
If you switch to Jamie Hayter, I switch to Tony Storm.
Well, then we're right back in the same situation that we were in with 2 matches predicted.
You want to let
it
ride on Jeff Jarrett?
I mean, you want to let it ride on Jeff. I want to let it ride. I want to let it ride on Sting and Darby Allin, but that's on you to decide. We will have to predict a 3rd match, though. Kang and the committee do not want to have a tie in the Kang Cup semifinals. But
what could I differ on? No. Let's just hang it on Jarrett. Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah.
We could do a 3rd.
I can't think of what I would differ on. The only thing I would switch is picking Sammy Guevara, but that's a dumb switch.
Yeah, that's probably more dumb than Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, I would agree. So, we will have Zach switch his to Tony Storm because he wanted to predict Tony Storm anyways.
Okay.
And he will let it ride on Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal if that's what they want.
I can't do the Jeff Jarrett song. I was doing Maven's theme.
I don't know how Kang and I have both swindled these other people, but I feel like we have.
This is an exhibition. Come on.
It is, but
it might be in the Kang Cup, but
I did not expect you to let it ride on Jeff Jarrett in 2022. Oh. That's why I have a strap in my on my waist, and you have the wild card moniker.
That is true.
No one else can take it from me.
Okay. Well, they're letting it ride on Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal versus Darby Allin and Sting. Something I didn't think I was going to say tonight. And,
I could switch to Death Triangle.
Okay.
If you wanted to go 3 matches, I could switch to Death Triangle.
Like I said, I am happy with Sting and Darby Allin. I am very happy.
If you want to switch to Death Triangle, we can do that.
Yeah,
and switch yours back to Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, I want to go Death Triangle because thinking about it now, the Elite have to be punished a little bit more before they can win their belts back.
Okay.
They hurt that dog. They hurt the dog, dude.
Well, there's conflicting reports on that, but okay. So you switch.
All right, that's it.
This is the official predictions they differed on after a few minutes of deliberation and almost letting it ride on Jeff Jarrett. Zach predicts Death Triangle. Bit of Man predicts the Elite. Zach predicts Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Bit of Man predicts Darby Allin and Sting. Zach predicts Jamie Hayter. Bit of Man predicts Tony Storm. Those are the 3 matches they predicted different on. Congratulations! Woo!
Hey!
Now, after that, let's move on to the main event. Goodbye, Bennett Man. Bye! Goodbye, Zach.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Now, it is time for our main event. And I have just received horrible, horrible news. Or great news, depending on who you are. Because backstage reports tell me, indicating right now towards me, that Sebi is... Well, I have the official paper right here now. Sebi has announced, and I quote, "I will be protesting and boycotting every KKPL predictions match until I get my match against Mikey." 3 ellipses, not like 3 periods. He did 9 periods. Thank you. End quote. So, I guess that means our match now is this. Coming out first, with a KKPL record of, and brace yourself for this one especially, 5-25-10. This man is a former KKPL Predictions Champion, the longest reigning Predictions Champion in the history of the KKPL. This man has the KKPL record for the most ties in the history of the league. He would be the first man with a triple-double, wins, losses, ties, but he hasn't got the 10 wins yet, and it might take him another 10 years to get there. But he's looking for one tonight. He is the man that they call Lou. Hello, Lou.
Well, I don't know if I sound bad or not, but this is the sound you're getting.
You sound like Lou to me. And coming out next is a food item with a KKPL record of 13, 14, and 4. He is from Guadalajara, Guatemala, Tijuana, Mexico, Texas. He is a former predictions champion, a former tag team champion, a former TV champion. He is a triple crown in this fucking company. He is a member of the culture. He is El Taquito Valente. Now, some people might say the best theme was Lou's, but some people could argue that was the best theme in this company. How you doing, El Taquito? How's the movie going?
It's going very well.
Well, that's good to
How
hear.
are you?
I am doing incredible. I've just scammed Franco and put all my marbles on MJF, which is good for me. And I'm feeling real nice. So, you guys ready to predict? Sebi is not here, unfortunately. He is protesting.
Not unfortunately.
Yeah, you can argue that. I'm not going to argue against it.
Who better to replace Sebi than the great tag team of me and El Taquito?
See,
So,
now we know we got an automatic wiener.
You do have an automatic wiener.
Sebi has foregoed his rights to challenge for the Predictions Championship because he is not in this match. So the winner of this match between you two will be the current number one contender for the Predictions Championship.
No! Just as I predicted.
You will face Businessman at Survivor Series in the main event. Should you win. Hopefully. So...
Let's go. Triple-double incoming.
Well, you got a few more wins to get to.
5 in a row.
5 in a row will be, well, shocking to say the least. You guys ready to predict?
Legend?
See,
Okay. Put your pants back on. And take
No.
your shirt off.
See.
Our betting odds are not there, like I said before. So I will have the person with the best record go first, and then of course is El Taquito
Tito
Valente
is the
by a
favorite.
wide margin. He would be the favorite as well. Brian Cage versus Lance Archer or Ricky Starks, depending on who wins on Rampage tonight. Who do you predict? El Taquito.
I choose the Ricky Starks.
Okay, so did you say Mickey?
Sicky.
Sicky?
Vicky.
You're just changing it every time now.
C.
Okay. He predicts either Lance Archer or Ricky Starks. He gets both of them, depending on who wins tonight. What about you, Lou?
What?
You can predict the same.
I'll have what he's having.
Okay. Our next match is Wardlow versus Samoa Joe versus Powerhouse Hobbs in a three-way match for the AEW TNT Championship. And who do you predict, Lou?
I thought TNA closed down.
Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs were neither. There's only one person for this match in TNT. In TNA, this is for the TNT title.
Oh.
No A. Yes, T.
Powerhouse Hobbs. I don't know who that is, so I'll take
He
him.
is a big, beefy black man.
Oh, yeah.
And
Just how I
Wardlow
like
is a big, beefy white man, and Samoa Joe is a big, beefy Samoan man, but you know how beefy Samoan men are different from beefy white and black
you know
men.
how I feel about Samoans, and then Wardlow is just a lystro to me now. So
Well, he is the current reigning, defending TNT champion, but you predict
Powerhouse
Powerhouse
Hobbs.
Hobbs to be the winner. El Taquito, who do
Yes,
you
sir.
predict?
Damn me, I was going to pick the Powerhouse.
You say damn me?
Damn it.
You motherfuckers.
I will pick the Samoa
You could
Joe.
pick him, Taquito. You could.
Yeah, there's
pick
still
him. It's okay.
9 more matches.
Okay, I will pick the Powerhouse.
Neither of you have much faith in Wardlow, eh?
Meh.
Who is that?
He is the current reigning TNT champion.
When did I ask?
Yeah, so is Mikey.
just now!
He stinks.
You just asked
Yeah.
who he is.
When?
Like 7 seconds ago.
I don't listen to that. Yeah, I do actually.
Our next match is Death Triangle.
Isn't that the Undertaker's finisher from a couple years ago?
I was waiting for somebody to interject. I knew they would, so I just stopped talking. Death Triangle versus the Elite in a 6-man tag team match for the AEW World Trios Championship. Now I will explain who Death Triangle and the Elite are for the uninformed.
Before you do that, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't?
No.
Then I won't explain. Who do you predict then?
No,
El
explain
Taquito?
it for El Taquito, yes.
I
You need to
will
explain
go
it?
with the. No.
Okay, go ahead then.
There we go.
I will go with the Death Triangle.
Oh God, yeah, I think you did need to explain it.
Who do you predict? Lou, you don't need to explain it. You already gave up that right.
The Elite.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you know who the Elite are?
No, but they're like one of those names that I fucking constantly hear about them being like the like the Usos. So I'm gonna go with them.
Well, how about Death Triangle? Know who they are?
No, and I don't care.
Okay, our next match is Luchasaurus versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry in a steel cage match. Who do you predict, Lou? Jungle Boy Jack Perry or Luchasaurus?
Jack Perry.
You sounded flustered there. Who do you predict?
I don't know
El
what a
Taquito?
Luchasaurus is, but I don't like it.
I will go with the Luchasaurus because Lou doesn't like it.
Okay. You're supposed to be a tag team.
These,
Seem like you hate each other.
I'm sick of these luchadors. I don't know if he's a luchador.
He is.
Better be.
He is a 6'7" white man that was a contestant on Big Brother a few years ago.
Oh, he's not.
But
he's
now
not a real luchador.
he wears a dinosaur mask and
No.
can do a backflip on occasion despite being a big man. Our next match, speaking of big men, is Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal versus Sting and Darby Allin. That's right. This is not a WCW match. This is a AEW match. Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal versus Sting and Darby Allin. Who do you predict, El Taquito Valente?
I will choose Sting and Ding.
Sting and Ding. He was paying attention early. He was watching. What about you, Lou?
Sting and Ding.
Okay. Then we'll move
Tells you
on
all the
to.
confidence I have in that pick.
I will not do what I've done with the first two matches because I want to do a little social experiment. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Saraya in a singles match. Who do you predict, Lou?
Saraya.
Do you know who Saraya is?
Gage, I said it.
I didn't hear it. Sounded like Yage there too. That was my social experiment. The first couple of times that I've done this, I had everybody predict Saraya automatically, but I wanted to test something. You both predict Saraya, yes?
C.
Okay.
Oh,
And you
I
both
picked
predict Jade
Bakers.
Cargill. You both predict Jade Cargill to defeat Nyla Rose.
C.
And then the next match is Chris Jericho versus Bryan Danielson versus Claudio Castagnoli versus Sammy Guevara in a four-way match for the ROH World Championship. Who do you predict, El Taquito?
I will go with the Chris Jericho.
He's going with Chris Jericho to retain his ROH World Championship. That's right, Lou. Chris Jericho is the ROH World Champion. Who do you predict?
I don't even know what the hell this match is.
It's a
What
four-way
is
match
this, like-
for the ROH
Well,
World Championship.
No, I know that. But like, what is this Cesaro fucking Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho's other guy match?
Sammy Guevara.
Come on. Yeah, that's terrible. That's horrible all around. Chris Jericho.
Okay. The Ring of Jericho reign is still
What is
going.
he? What was he on The Masked Singer? What was like his fucking
The Bride.
costume? Yeah, it's big fag.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's just move on. Our next match is Toni Storm defending her AEW Interim Women's World Championship against Jamie Hayter. Ooh. Lou, who do you predict?
Toni Storm, I've heard that name.
Okay. El Taquito, have you heard both of these names?
C.
What do you predict then?
Storm.
Okay, C Storm. Our next match is
No.
The Acclaimed versus Swerve in Our Glory. And yet again, I will say, like I've said both matches before, everybody loves The Acclaimed, and everybody predicts The Acclaimed. Which brings us
C.
to our final match. What matches have you predicted different?
The
Death Triangle versus
wait,
the
no.
Elite, I believe.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Luchasaurus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. El Tequila predicted Luchasaurus.
And
sorry,
we
you're the only
picked
one that-
another one different,
You predicted another one different? Golly.
I think.
I don't think you did.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, no, you both predicted Saraya, you both predicted Jade Cargill, both predicted Chris Jericho, both predicted Toni Storm. Yeah, that's the same. You almost predicted Samoa Joe, but you went back and changed to Powerhouse Hobbs, so you predicted the same. Which leads us to our last match, with two matches predicted different. Our last match is
Oh, never mind.
Jon
You said we all
Moxley.
picked the Acclaim.
versus... Yeah, you picked the Acclaim, right?
Yeah,
See.
I don't know who that is, but yeah.
You love them. Our next... I'll scissor you at the show. Our next and our final match is Jon Moxley versus MJF for the AEW World Championship in the main event. El Taquito, who do you predict?
I predict the
If you don't want to go
Jon
first.
Moxley.
Oh, he predicts Jon Moxley champ. Shit only, right?
C.
C. S. H. Wait. Championship only.
D.
Who do you predict, Lou?
Because there's a lot of, a certain AS. I'm gonna go with the J. So,
J.A. Are you
What's
fucking
his name?
Chris Jericho fan? What's going on?
no, like the Kyrie Irving and the
Yeah.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Like the like the no-nos they're doing.
You've already said
big
the F
makeup.
slur.
Listen, there's clearly not. This is clearly not the group you want to piss off.
You can say anti-Semitic. You've already said the slur for gay people. That is much worse.
No, you don't want to piss off the Jays if you yeah. So yeah.
So you predict MJF.
Michael Jordan fans, yes.
Michael Jordan fans. Which is the third match difference, so we don't have to go back and change anything. That's good. And that is their predictions. Wow. Elite for Lou, Jack Perry, and MJF for Taquito, Death Triangle, Luchasaurus, and John Moxley. The rest are all washes. So, that is your main event. That was AEW Full Gear predictions. 33 matches predicted. 3 matches on our card. El Taquito versus Lou. Supposed to be a triple threat, but Savvy is protesting, boycotting. So,
Good.
That's it. The winner of this match will face the Bennett Man at Survivor Series. And then if the Bennett Man somehow doesn't defeat Zach, then we'll see something go down there with the finals of the Kang Cup. And if the Bennett Man does defeat Zach, we'll have to find out next week. But for now, we don't worry about that. We got to see the results first. So, let's go ahead and hope Jeff Jarrett wins, eh? For some people. I can't believe this.
Jeff Jarrett.
In 2022. It's not even that bad. I just can't believe it. Yeah, that was Full Gear. That was the main event. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, El Taquito. Goodbye. I was saying goodbye to them, but they didn't say goodbye back. I'm still alive. I'm it's a little weird. Yeah. We'll see you next Wednesday for... Actually, I don't know if it'll be next Wednesday. It might be next Monday or Tuesday. I don't know yet. Okay? I'll do a community post because I have unlocked that feature. So stay tuned for a community post. We will have results for AEW Full Gear before a SmackTalk live predictions at Survivor Series, which is next week. So yeah, I'll see you when I see you, and you'll know because you'll be seeing me. Bye!
To Abraham.
You can unlock this dick in your mouth.